Alright, boys and girls, I promise to be on my best behavior. We're going to start with Kyrie, 9.9K with no Luka. Not really interested in paying 9.9K for Kyrie. You got Harden right there. Same type of predicament. Undermanned. Got to put the team on their back. I'd rather pay $400 less for a guy that we know also gets rebounds and assists. I can't even say, you know what, Kyrie's going to go out there, go crazy, and have Klay Thompson to help him so that, we could count on a few assists because Klay Thompson's out there laying bricks like he's building a house. I haven't been high on. I don't think anybody that's listening to me right now have heard me at a point where I was high on Klay. He's been asked for years. Give me James Harden. Fox is an okay play, but with DeRozan and Sabonis, but specifically DeRozan taking up a lot of shots. You don't really need Fox. If you want to be different, I don't mind it. Harden has the higher upside. Donovan Mitchell against Toronto probably blows them out in 3/4 and he rests. Like, they be playing games like when they played Mobley 17 minutes. These teams have been playing a lot. Not playing, but playing games all week long. Not all week long, all season long. Even Houston, how they flip-flop. Eason and Jabari Smith, how Van Vliet would go a whole game not taking any shots. Like, these teams be really trolling. You know what I'm saying? And they need to stop that shit because somebody's gonna get hurt playing around like that. That's all I gotta say. And when I say, let me be clear, when I say somebody's gonna get hurt, when you're going out there and not shooting and purposely not doing what you're supposed to do, like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Somebody's gonna get hurt for that because it's a big thing in this country. Sports betting is a big thing in this country, and you're going out there and you're fucking not trying to troll. All right, it's gonna catch up with one of these players sooner or later. You'll see. Mitchell's an okay play. You're not supposed to play for blowouts, but somebody said they got a takedown. Oh, okay. You're not supposed to play for blowouts, but it's very real with Cleveland and Toronto. If you're gonna play Cleveland, maybe play one lineup with Cleveland and some pieces from Toronto or hope for a close game. But just be very careful. Scotty Barnes, if he's not on a restriction, if he's not on a restriction, 8.2K, he's an okay play, but you got to pay attention to news. Listen very carefully. I say this every video because it's very real. If you're not able to wait for starting lineups and you're not able to wait for news before lock, don't play. Even lock today, we were waiting for a lot of news, and a lot of news didn't come out to after lock. It's very real out here. So if I say the same thing every video, it's for a reason. You can't really make lineups without information, especially nowadays. You see the scores, 330, 340, 350. I'm at 330 something on FANDUEL right now, and it's doing okay, but it's no guarantee that it's gonna land in a great spot because of how gaudy these scores are. The reason these scores are so high because people are updating their lineups in real time when information comes out. So you don't have that time. Don't do it to yourself. Maxi's absolutely in play. How many minutes did he play? 31, 32, 26. He put up 48 fantasy points in 26 minutes without Embiid. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. And if you're a Philly fan, if you're a 76er fan, cover your ears, close your phone, shut your laptop. I would trade Embiid for picks. I would trade Embiid for picks, and I would trade George for a younger star. That's what I would do. And I would build off Maxey and McCain just like that. Embiid is not hurt. He's broken, right? Embiid is broken. Paul George is talented, but his mind is washed. So why waste time? Get picks get a younger star. You see what Maxey just did, right? Coming off an injury, 26 minutes. 26 minutes. Wait, where's it? 26 minutes, 48 fantasy points. That's 2 fantasy points per minute. He's not going to do that every game, but that's his ceiling now. We know it's there. That's coming off of an injury. And I think they had to win. That's without Paul George and Embiid. The process been done. They was talking about the process like 2016. That was 8 years ago. That shit is over. Embiid is not. He ain't the one. You see what I'm saying? He ain't the one that's going to take you to the promised land. He's broken. Get him out of there while you still can before everybody else figures it out. Because once they figure it out, he's going to be useless. Max, he's in play. Let's still pay attention to his news. Hero's an okay play. I prefer Butler was out. He doesn't even want to be there anymore. So Butler, I'm talking about. So that team is very messy. That's why I don't really play them anymore. Garland's an okay play. 7,700 price came up. I think last time he played, he wet the bed. Yeah, absolutely. 35, 39, 47, 50. All right. Nice close game against Boston. Should be back and forth. Let me go play him. 24 fantasy points. Right. McCain, 7-1, too cheap. McCain, 7-1 is a little cheap. He's not too cheap. He's a little cheap. At 7-5, I would still play him. 7-1 is very good price, a very fair price. Schroeder's in play. Rozier can't go. I give Hero a little bump, but I still want Butler out of there. And Butler's questionable. Yeah, Butler don't want to be there. They might trade him anyway. You'll see. Jerome is 5-7. These prices are out of control. He's not a bad play because LeVert is out, but you think he's gonna hit like 9 threes in one quarter like he did last game, or some shit like that. Ben Simmons is off the table. He needs to hang it up. Hang it up. When you're out there blowing layups and throwing passes to the crowd and all this other stupid shit he's doing, it's one thing to be hurt, but now you're on the court, you still don't know what you're doing. Get him out of here. Davion Mitchell, no thank you. The rest of you guys I probably won't touch. Done if I'm desperate. Done if you're desperate. Porter if you're playing a lot of lineups. Like 10 lineups. You want to throw Porter in one, hope for the best? Okay, but if you're playing 1 or 2 lineups, I want you to keep it tight. You feel me? Like a virgin. Alright. Cam Thomas. You know Cam Thomas? If Cam Thomas doesn't go crazy, he doesn't put up good fantasy points. And I don't like that. Because at 6.8K, 29 fantasy points is going to end your night early. I'm going to try to avoid him. Because you know what? If he puts up 40 real life points and 50 fantasy points, good for him. But I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. Grady Dick. Not really interested in him at 6.2K. Always remember these guys got to pay off their prices. He took 9 shots last game, 9 shots the game before that. I can't do nothing with that. 6.2K, you're taking 9 shots. Yeah, all right. Kevin Huerter, he's another one. I don't know what he's doing. Look, it's not his fault. He's playing with shooters. I'm lying. He's playing with guys that take a lot of shots. That hurts his stock. I'm sorry. I can't play him. I'll tell you right now, this slate is going to be one on whoever could wait for news, because there's going to be a lot of news that's going to change this slate. So I'll tell you that right now. I can already see it. RJ Barrett's an okay play. Barnes is an okay play. I don't mind DeRozan at 7.5. We'll keep an eye on Butler. I'm not really interested on Butler. Illness. Yeah, okay. Yeah, illness. 32 fantasy points, 42 fantasy points. 29 fantasy points, 5 fantasy points, 54 fantasy points. We don't know what Jimmy we're gonna get. We don't know if Pat Riley pisses him off. He decides to go out there and lay an egg. That's why I can't play him. I can't play guys that have, mood swings. That's gonna affect their play and that's gonna affect our money. And I don't like to lose. I'm sure you guys don't like to lose money neither. The worst feeling in the world is the first quarter, Butler to the locker room. Butler's not coming out. Now your lineups are dead in the water because he has a back injury or he's ill. I wink. You know what I'm saying. It's real out here. We gotta pay attention. All of us. Alright, what else is going on here? Cam Johnson's absolutely in play. Price came up, but he's being aggressive. I'd rather play Cam Johnson than Cam Thomas because Cam Johnson does a little bit more. He'll snatch some rebounds, get some steals, and get some blocks. Cam Thomas, all he wants to do is shoot. Kelly Oubre, I'm not really interested in Kelly Oubre. I don't think Kelly Oubre is interested in Kelly Oubre. I'm off of him. If you're playing a lot of lineups and you want to throw, caution to the wind, I don't mind it, but look at this guy, another loser. It's like loser's row right here. I can't even say it. 0 for 3, 0 for 8, 1 for 11, 6 for 17, 9 fantasy points, 15 fantasy. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Remember when the media made a big deal out of him going to Dallas? I knew that shit was ass. The fucking media is so fucking fake. They pump up the whack players and they're dead silent on the good players. You hear nothing about SGA, nothing. You hear nothing about Franz Wagner, nothing. But they pump up these fucking losers that are washed. Who's next? Agbaji, no thank you. Gorgie Yang, no thank you. Najee Marshall's in play. Off the bench are starting. Quentin Grimes is in play. Especially on a slate like this with all the bums. Alright, we're going to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, you don't have time to wait for news, I got you. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Basically, I'll send you your lineups usually 15 to 30 minutes before lock. Obviously, if anybody has a pulse, you'll know that starting lineups have been coming out late. News have been coming out very late. So lineups are coming out late. I mean, if you want up-to-date lineups, this is where we are right now, right? And I'm trying to help y'all win. Anything else should be in the description. And if you need to get at me, you could find me. You could DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or X, DFS_Chapo. Let's go to power forward. Let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. Mobley's in play, but like I said, he gets off to a hot start and then nothing else. And I don't like that. Why do you get off to a hot start and then you cool down all the time? This happens every time he gets off to a hot start, he gets cooled down. He gets neutered. Why? I can feel it. I can feel it coming, but we almost out of here, so we're gonna get out of here with no problems. Keegan Murray, I thought he had potential, maybe because DeRozan is, cramping his style, but he hasn't been that great this season, fantasy wise, and his price is too advanced. His price is too high. He's not gonna pay that off. He's not paying that off. You got to grab a calculator. 6.6K times that by 5.5. If you think he's gonna get that score, you could play him. If not, don't play him. Simple as that. Peter Washington's in play. And B is out again. Give me go right back to Yabusele. I'm shoving Yabusele straight up my ass. Jovic, no thank you. If Butler is out, Jovic still no thank you. You know how they do him. They really do him dirty. I can't play like that. I need to know what my player's going to do. That's what DFS is. Projecting and predicting. How the fuck is I'm supposed to predict Jovic when they do all types of crazy shit with his minutes? If you're playing 150 lineups, sure. You play, a little bit of Jovic. If you're playing 1 or 2 lineups and you're playing Jovic, I need you to sit down and reconsider life. What else is here? Nothing really. Nothing that I trust. Like I always tell you, real value will reveal itself close to the lock, so just be patient. So bonus is in play. Bam is in play. I'd rather get $1,100 in place of bonus. Pirtle's an okay play, but you got Barnes back, so that's gonna cramp his style a little bit. You never know what Jared Allen's gonna do. 7,200. I probably save $200 and play Zubac anyway. Fire up Zubac. They're starting Lively, and then starting the second half with Gafford. The stupid shit they've been doing for years, and it just, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I'm sorry. See, I'm about to lose it. You start Gafford, bring Lively in the second half. Then you start Lively, then bring Gafford. What are we doing? I don't need none of this musical chairs bullshit. Your starter should be playing 30 minutes, 32 minutes. Your bench player plays the rest. You fucking flip-flop these fools. One game is 24 minutes. The next game is 32 minutes, 22 minutes. I cannot. Like, they doing everything in their power to be unpredictable. Cut the shit. All right, Claxton, you can take a shot. He's going to come off the bench at 5,300. Drummond, the new backup dancer for Yabusele. What did he do off the bench? 17 minutes. Yeah, he's done. Kevin Love, he's been playing 8 minutes a game. What the fuck is that about? Did this motherfucker have asthma or something? What the fuck is going on? Fucking NBA straight dog shit. I don't know who else is here. I'm not playing anybody else down here. And if you're playing anybody down here, your lineup is cooked already. Listen, I'm going to go on and get out of here. Hope you had a profitable weekend. Hope you have a fantastic, weekend. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. I think that's about it. I've held y'all long enough. I do appreciate y'all taking time to watch my video on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, when y'all could be doing other things. I'm extremely grateful. And you see, I was very calm, very, very cool and collected today. I'm going to go in and get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.